Showdown news members of the team, my coach again, Nidokings. Today we have our Week 11 DBL match versus Tank and the Minnesota Mightyenas. We battled them earlier this season, and it was a narrow victory for us. It came down to a speed tie between Gardevoir and Medicham, so that was the only reason I won, was because of that. So anyways, I did make a few changes to the team, not a huge amount, but a couple that I feel that I should go over them. So Toothpick here has counter rather than Rock Slide. Didn't really need Rock Slide. I didn't need it for the team that he brought that time, so I decided to go with counter because that could be actually very decent against Medicham. If by chance that I'm actually look it up and see how much, because I may change what's in HP and put a little bit in defense and see if I can live a high jump kick in at some possible fashion. Okay, so what I can do is I can go Impish and put 32 in physical defense, and that will allow me to live a high jump kick from this guy. Let's see if I go Adamant with this. I mean, it'd be a roll. Obviously, it's a 50-50 roll if I live or not. But this guarantees that I live with at least, like, 0.5% of health. So, we'll just go Impish here. Lowers my attack a little bit, but this thing is already very, very strong. So, pretty cool stuff. That little bit in defense will help us live a high jump kick, and I can maybe get off a counter and obliterate Mega Medicham. Because he should remember from last time that Toothpick died from one high jump kick. So, pretty cool stuff. Next up, we have Princess. I don't think I changed anything. I ended up giving a Wild Charge over Thunderbolt. I just felt Wild Charge would be a better move in general. I should go over his team, in case you've forgotten what it is. Because Mega Medicham is like the feature head of his squad, and that's the thing that I really remember. So, Mega Medicham, I forgot to get Volcanion too. This guy's got an incredible draft. Mega Medicham, Volcanion, Weavile, Goodra, Tangrowth, Gligar, Durant, Pyroar, Rhydon, Muck, and Mightyenas. So last time, he actually, he brought the top 6 except for Goodra. He brought Durant instead. So, pretty cool stuff. My team matched up very decently against his last time. So we're running a mild Choice Scarf Princess, boosting special attack a little bit. I think I had either Hasty or Lonely last time. I don't really need Hasty because anything that he scarfs would outspeed me anyway, except for the couple that he has that wouldn't. I don't remember. I was going over it. Durant can't outspeed me scarfed. Pyroar obviously would. Weavile would. Mega Medicham can't be scarfed, so it can't outspeed me. Volcanion is base 80. She's got a couple things that won't be able to outspeed me, even if they are scarfed, so I don't really need to worry about. Pyroar is really the only... Pyroar and Weavile. But you wouldn't scarf a Weavile, especially because it's a Z-Mon. One of them. He only has one. I guess the other one isn't on his... isn't marked, because we definitely have 2. Anyways, that's not important. I decided to go Wild Charge so I could do a little more damage physically, and so I can invest more in my physical attack rather than putting some in special attack. Because I believe I had, 200 special attack, 56 physical attack last time, something like that. So I'm running a bias mix scarf, but I don't have to run a speed boosting nature, which is pretty decent. Hoodlum, I believe, is exactly the same as he was last time, because he's still good. Rem, I don't think I changed much with you. Aquamarine here. I gave a Hidden Power Electric over... what other move did it have? I'm thinking of actually running a Z Crystal on this Pokemon. I may run... I'm gonna run Fairy Z, I think. I don't remember the exact move I have. It may have had Energy Ball or something. Psychic. I had Psychic, but I don't really need Psychic. Because what does he even have that was weak to Psychic? Muck, I guess. Anyways, yeah, everything else is the same. We're just going to get rid of leftovers and put Fairy Z on it. And then Belbutt, I believe, is exactly the same as I left it. My team doesn't really worry too much about Stealth Rocks, so I don't really need to run, what do you call it? I don't need to run Defog, so I can run Defiant, because that could help me. Defiant lowers my... I mean, he doesn't have an Intimidator, so I don't know. You never know. Pretty cool stuff. Scald, knockoff Hidden Power Fire, Stealth Rock. So, obviously Hidden Power Fire is really only for the Tangrowth, and once I get rid of its Assault Vest, it'll do a lot better. So anyways, that is the team. Let's get into the battle. Alright, now we are here for the battle. As you see, he changed up his squad a little bit, which is very, very decent. I changed up the moves on my Pokemon. I didn't change any Pokemon. I was debating on changing Primarina. It did match up very well against his team, but at the same time, he had a couple big counters to it. But as you see, Fairy Z now works even better against his squad. I mean, he didn't bring Weavile, which that is very, very nice, actually, because that makes that makes Toothpick a lot more viable, because I don't have to worry so much about Weavile in general, that I can leave this thing in. I mean, if I'm being honest, the only thing that really counters Toothpick would be that the Tangrowth, because of it being a grass type and having grass type moves, I can live one high jump kick, as I said, from the Mega Champs. Anyways, let's get started here. Who do I want to lead out with? I mean, to be honest, looking at his squad, I think Rem is probably my best bet. Or I could do Princess. Yeah, I don't know. I think I really do like Rem in this spot, because it's a very good lead. It's also one of the fastest Pokemon. He did leave this with this dude again. It doesn't really matter. It's Mega turn 1, because Megas automatically get their speed boost. Anyway, I really hope Showdown works in this situation. It'll be a speed tie. Either way, I could either swap out here. I'm wondering... Never mind. What do I want to do? Do I want to stay in here? I think he's going to probably go for Fake Out. So I guess I can just go for... I mean, is he going to stay in or not? That's the question. Because... You know, I'd love to get Aquamarine in here safely, but I don't really have anything I can bring in safely against this guy. I'm gonna go Hyper Voice. See if he's gonna do... Because what I want to see what he does. He's gonna stay and he just goes for the Fake Out, as I expected. And I mean, once again, if this... I mean, this thing I think has Bullet Punch, so I don't think it matters if it's a speed tie or not. I don't really want to send in Toothpick, because I don't want to take any damage, because I want to be able to live the high jump kick and get off a counter. That's one thing I want to do. So, I don't know what he's going to go for here. And that's the issue, is I have no swap-ins for this guy. I don't have a good Psychic type. That's the issue, is I don't have a very good Pokemon that can take these hits from this Medicham. Like, I don't have... The only Psychic type I have is this, the Gardevoir. I mean, I could have brought Pinsir. That might have been a good idea. It was one of my original things. So I guess, you know what? I think this thing is Bullet Punch, so I don't think it matters. Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. I have no good switch-ins. I have no good switch-ins for it. So I want to see if I, by chance, can live a Poison Jab with Primarina. Even if it's just by the skin of my nose. Let's see. Medicham. I can't live a Poison Jab. Ever. Bah! Dude, I have no switch-ins for this guy. I gotta go with Toothpick, I guess. Because the issue here is I don't want him to go for an attack. I mean, this Toothpick was the thing I sent in on him every time when in our last fight. The issue is I don't know if I want to expect that and go for counter if he goes for the high jump kick or what. Or if he's gonna swap. Because what is... I mean, let's be honest. Tangrowth is his switch in here, but... Shit, dude, I hate this. Because I don't know what to expect. Because I don't know if he's going to go for the... if he's going to attack me or not. I mean, he knows I have no switch-ins, so maybe I go for counter. Earthquake. He went for the Ice Punch. I mean, it was a 50-50 play. Not much I could do. I should have just gone for counter. Because what... And of course, as that happens, he goes for the counter. Or he swaps out. That's just dandy. So, what do I even do here, man? I mean, I could go into Princess here. But I don't know what I want to do. I almost feel like he's going to go for the knockoff here. I should live that, especially a +1. I think I'm going to go Close Combat. I mean, there's nothing. The issue is I don't have a swap in for Mega Medicham. Mega Medicham runs through my squad because I have no possible counter for it. That's the issue, bro. I mean, this thing is super slow, so Aquamarine might be able to do enough with the... I'm gonna go for Twinkle Tackle. So I'm gonna see what happens. Because this is, with this set right here, it's max special defense, sassy nature, and the Assault Vest, and Twinkle Tackle still does 54 to 64, so, or 55 to 65, whatever. It's a good thing that Toothpick was able to do damage to the Medicham. If I had gone for counter that turn, then I would have been able to take out the Medicham, and that would have been a huge weight off my shoulders. And Toothpick would have done its job. Because that's what Toothpick's here for. Now at this point, I don't know really. This should do a pretty decent amount. Okay, so it did. I was about to say, why? I don't know. I was. How much does Ice Beam do? Not enough. I mean, I can live another Giga Drain. I mean, even a max roll, I can live a Giga Drain. I'm gonna go for Ice Beam. Because I could take out, if I take out Tangrowth, that's a huge weight off my shoulders once again. Because Tangrowth is a huge issue for my team. Because I have no good way to take it down. Because Typhlosion is probably my best way to take this thing down, but I didn't bring Typhlosion, obviously. I mean, because Typhlosion doesn't, I mean, Scarf, Typhlosion could probably have done well. The issue is Volcanion. Because it doesn't have a good counter from Volcanion. So we'll see what happens here. Because I can live a Giga Drain. Ice Beam should do enough to 2-hit KO at this point. Maybe I can get a freeze. Get some IBL luck here. What did I do last? I mean, the only way I beat the Medicham, he left it out for most of the match. I swapped Toothpick in every time on it. He would always go out to Tangrowth. Now I'm very surprised that he stayed in against Toothpick the first time. So Ice Beam. No freeze. He's gonna go for knockoff. He expected the swap, I suppose. If I were to go to Ice Beam, what would he swap into? I mean, probably Volcanion. I'm gonna go for Ice Beam again. I don't know. I don't really. I mean, Moonblast. Did I not call it? I'm gonna go ahead and Power Electric because that's why I brought it. Let's see how much this does. It breaks sub. Good. Okay. So I'm gonna go over and Power Electric once again. I brought Hidden Power Electric because I knew that Aquamarine can sit decently in against Volcano. Because I don't think he can one-shot me. That's the thing. I don't know how much he just... Oh, it gets... Of course it gets Sludge Wave. What is my luck, bro? I mean, at this point, it looks like I'm going to get 6-0'd. I don't even have Earthquake, so I can't, like, do anything. How much would a Cross Chop do to Volcanion? Because I may go for Cross Chop if it can kill the Volcanion, because I expect him to go into Rhydon. Yeah, Cross Chop does not do enough. So I'd have to go for Wild Charge. Why are... Okay. Cross Chop still doesn't do enough, but it was messing up what I had for that. So I don't know. Whatever. I mean, at this point, I can't do anything. What would he go into if I went for Earthquake? I'm gonna go for Wild Charge. I mean, there's nothing I can do. I'm pretty much gonna get 6-0'd. There's not much I can do. Because Volcanion Mega Medicham is too much for my team to handle. That's my issue, really. Because Mega Medi... I mean... I don't think there's any possible way, unless Kitty somehow... If Kitty is able to take down Tangrowth, if it's able to take down Medicham too, and Volcanion, if all three of those go down, then I have a chance to win. And that's about it. Because I'll need Empoleon to... Actually, no. I would use Scrafty. Scrafty would have to beat... He's going to go for the Walk-On Berry, and he's going to survive it. And he's just going to kill me with the Earth Power. I didn't even know I got Earth Power, too. Man, my luck, dude. He's going to outspeed me. Because I have no speed investment, and Volcanion's faster. That's like... Scrafty's like base 65 or something like that. Not much I can do. If this would have been a different story had I been able to counter first turn. Yeah, I mean, that's my luck, bro. I mean, Steamer option has a what? How good of a chance is it to burn? It's a pretty high chance. Oh, it is only 30%. Okay. I thought it'd be like Sacred Fire. I mean, I suppose this is kind of symbolic of my season, just how bad it's gone. I'm 3-7. Like, there's no point in even playing the last two of my matches, because what does it matter? I don't know, man. It sucks. There's not much I could do. Choice Scarf Goodra. Alright then. I think you're still gonna outspeed. I mean, because frickin' Empoleon is slow. I mean, base 60 and I have no speed investment. I may even have a relaxed nature. I don't even remember exactly what nature I went for. Alright, I got rid of your assault vest. Let's see if I can kill you with HP fire. No, of course I don't. I wonder if Scald would kill this thing. Because that'd be interesting. Go for Scald and he goes into Medicham. Because I don't think Hidden Power Fire will kill Medicham. I mean, Medicham's kind of frail, but I don't think I have any special attack investment. My team in the IBL is so much better, man. Like, this isn't a bad squad, but I really wish I drafted Mega Pinsir. Okay. Crit. I don't know what you're doing. I mean, I'm being honest. You go into Volcanion and Volcanion wins. I don't know why you're doing all this swapping around. He went into 6-0. I don't know why he swapped in Durant. I guess maybe he expected HP Ice or something? This thing outspeeds me, and it KOs me with whatever. So, Earth Power Shucka Bear. I lived! Are you joking? Alright, well there we go. That's game. Unfortunate 5-0 defeat, but I couldn't do much about it. Last time, I don't know what it was, but I was able to beat Medicham. I mean, I was able to beat Medicham with Gardevoir, but he did bring Bullet Punch this time, so anyway. Alright, well that's where I'm going to be ending this video. If you did like, appreciate it. Disappointing, but what can you do? Not too much I can do at this point. So thanks so much for watching. We'll talk to you later.